Hey guys, Wednesday, May 6th. Let's get into this. You're going to need a clock for your warm-up on this one. We got 4 minutes for this list, starting with 10 mountain climbers. Hit that nice tight plank position. Try not to curl that back, and we're going to pull those knees towards the elbows. If you can touch, great, do it. After that, we're going to hit 8 lateral lunges. So we're going to hop to our feet. Step to the side and drop in, come back to center, step to the other side and drop in, get nice and low as you can. 8 alternating, so 4 each way. Then you're going to hit 8 air squats. You guys know what I want with this, so if you need some support, grab a door frame or a post, whatever, and get yourself down to full depth. After 8 of those, we're going to go into 8 push-ups. If you can do these RX, great, as long as you're in a nice tight plank. If you can't, drop those knees and pass through that same motion in that plank position. And then repeat for 4 minutes. After that, mobility is going to be a 1-minute couch on each side to start. So if you've got wall space, great. If not, hit a chair, hit a couch, whatever you got that you can get your foot up, and just ease into that. Make sure you're sitting as tall as you can. Squeeze the butt to make sure you open that hip as far as you can. And then a minute on each side. After that, we are going to take a seat and do a seated toe touch, or pike position, if you will. Now with this one, you can bend your knees softly. And as you get more and more loosened up and you're breathing well, you can just kind of scoot the butt cheeks back a little and drop those knees in a little further and reach down for the toes. But make sure you can get your toes. So if you need to bend those knees, do it. After a minute there, we're going to get into accessory. Now with this accessory, guys, we've designed this kind of lightweight, odd object, but we do have some back squats if you've got a barbell. But we're going to talk about the accessory first, so back squats, bear with me. The accessory is going to be 3 sets of these movements. So you're going to go through this 3 times for quality, all right? We're going to start with 6 pause squats of the goblet variety. So either a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you got. We're going to hold at the chest, and we're going to do a 2-second pause with each rep. 2 seconds, that's rep 1. Down into the bottom again for 2, that's rep 2. And try to get yourself down to 90 degrees just below would be preferred. So work on that depth over all else. If you need to ditch the weight, do it. And just work on pausing air squats or pausing wall squats will work as well. After 6 of those, we are going to go into 6 Bulgarian split squats on each leg. So if you've got something you can throw your toe up on, we're going to take a nice wide step. You'll notice when Brandy lunges down, she's pushing that up leg, the knee down and back, and she is keeping the front leg, her knee roughly behind her toe. That way we're pushing out of the heel and the ball of the foot and making sure we're using the right muscles. After 6 on each leg, you're going to move into 6 lunges with a 4-second eccentric phase. So you're going to start in a split position, nice and wide, and then you're going to count to 4 on the way down. As soon as your knee touches, we come up normal and go down again. Once you get 6 in on one side, you're going to switch to the other and do all 6 on the other side. Now when you finish up with those lunges there, you are done with 1 set. You're going to go back to the top and go through it 2 more times. Now, you can do this with the back squatting if you have a barbell, or you could go straight to back squatting if you're short on time, whatever. But with the back squats, we're going to grab a barbell, and we are going to do 6 sets of 3 with a 3-second pause in the bottom. So once you get that bar racked up, and of course take your time warming up, guys, squat to full depth, hold for 3 in the bottom, stand back up. Now we want you to stay as active as you can in the bottom of that squat. Squeezing those glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, keep that spine neutral. After you do 3 reps, you can re-rack, hang tight, and just do another set until you get 6. My recommendation would be to do that roughly on the 90 or every 2 minutes, give or take, depending on how heavy you are, how it feels for the day. Mark your weight, and away you go. After that, we're going to get to the workout. The Metcon is an AMRAP, and we're going to score it by rounds and reps. It is 20 minutes long. Now this one's going to be fun. It's an ascending ladder of thrusters 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, as high as you can get. But after each set, so you do 2 thrusters, you're going to head out the door and go for a 100-meter run. You come back, you do 4 thrusters, out the door, 100-meter run. 6, 100 meters. You guys get the idea. Keep going. So if you have weights of any kind, barbell first, we're going to demo that. You're going to clean up that barbell. Keep those elbows slightly in front of the bar so you've got a nice tight rack position. Full front squat into a press overhead is your thruster. You'll just get 2 of those in and then away you go for your run. Come back and do 4, run, and keep going. Now, if all you have is a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you can definitely work with those. We'll go single-sided. So you're going to pull one of those objects up to your shoulder and do those thrusters single-sided. And we're going to go just each rep counts. So if you are single-sided, you can choose to do 1 on each side, or you can choose to do 2 on that arm and just move on. Okay? That's completely up to you guys. Whatever you got for weight will work. Now, on the running, just do your best for the distance. Try to pin that down to how far you need to go. And score is going to be total rounds and reps. So the 2 plus the run is a round. The 4 plus a run is a round, and keep scoring it that way. If you have no equipment, guys, that's absolutely fine. We're going to do mountain climbers, only counting one side. So as you go right leg, left, both those legs together are 1 repetition, okay? And then you just do that for your thrusters and still do the running. All right, anything to add on that, Brandy? Okay, make sure you hit a cool down, guys. Roll out those legs if you got a roller. Stretch out the hamstrings, stretch out the quads, go back to that couch stretch, whatever you need to do when you're done. All right, have fun.